Lipo Brushless RC Car. I believe the scale is 1/16, so you can see from the box it's a pretty small RC car. We have several colors. We got a red, a green, and a black. One thing I noticed is the bulb actually has an LED light bulb. You can actually turn it on and off from the remote control. And it looks like we can get a GPS module, so if you want telemetry, like how fast you're going, maybe the battery life on this guy, you can see it from your smartphone. So let's see. Let's get this guy opened up here. What do you think, Emo? You like it? Well, I definitely didn't think this guy was this small. And check that out. We got this cool blue body as well. So you got 2 shells that comes with. Has some decent weight to it. Check out the shock absorbers. Yep, looks pretty good. Okay, so this uses the balancing port to charge up your 2S cell. One thing to know is if you are upgrading to a 3S LiPo, you have to get a separate charger. This is a trickle charge, so I believe it takes about an hour and a half to fully charge the cell, the 2S LiPo there. And just from other videos, I believe this guy can go about 27 miles per hour on a 2S cell and about 42 miles per hour on a 3S cell. Looks like we don't have any AA batteries, so we have to supply that. And it's just underneath here. I believe it takes 2, and it runs on 2.4 gigahertz. And I believe the control range is around 120 feet, a little less than the competitors, which are around 330 feet. So that's kind of a downside so far. But it looks like we have our steering right here, our throttle. One interesting thing is you do have a limit switch, so you can limit to 70% throttle. So if you have a younger driver or inexperienced driver, you can limit the output. You also have a control to bind and to turn on that front light right there. There's our little wheelie bar, and it should just kind of snap in the back here. Right there. Some additional accessories for like the body, some screws and stuff. Oh wow, it looks like we got some additional CV axles for the front. Okay, so it looks like our other batteries installed already. You can see the tiny little electronic fan to cool down this brushless motor. This is our ESC right here. Again, if you want to do a 3S cell, you see there's additional space for that. But right now it's running on 2S. I'm not sure if these are oil-filled shocks, but they seem like they're pretty decent. So this is a pretty nice looking chassis right here. So far, this guy's been pretty good. I haven't done any crazy jumps with it. The kiddo got to drive it a little bit, and she's been having a lot of fun with it. These are great for taking on a camping trip to bash around. They're pretty inexpensive, so if you do happen to break something, you can replace the parts. Also, you can upgrade to the 3S cell if you want to go a little crazy with this guy. Okay, so this is probably the best fun I've had in a long time. These little monster trucks are pretty durable. Now, I did check out a couple videos, and this one kind of intrigued me because the way he was able to jump this guy pretty high. Now, this is a different model of the Hypergo series. I believe this is the brushless 3S cell version. Again, you can upgrade the one I have to 3S, but you can see how high it's jumping without breaking. Now, if you want something a little bit cheaper, they do offer a brush version for about $99. The brushless version is about $150, and if you happen to get the 3S cell with the new charger, it's about $200. So there's a lot of variations, but I promise you, it's a lot of fun, especially if you're outdoors and you just want to bash around, have some fun with the inexpensive RC car. Alright, that's going to wrap up this video. I'll give you my final thoughts. Well, this is probably one of the funnest videos I've filmed in a long time. I kind of was doing a lot of backing videos, so I felt like I needed to get outside and have some fun with the RC car. So, the Hypergo brushless version was an absolute blast. I can't tell you how much fun this thing was. Alright, so price point wise, I think it's a great value. Now you can get a little bit larger scale, 110 scale, if you need something a little bit bigger. But the 116 scale is great for beginners or for kids. They're not going to cause any damage if they happen to run into something, and they're pretty durable. They really take a beating and keep on going. Now, if you want to upgrade, there's always the 3S option, and you can always swap out ESCs and motors. Alright, so I'm getting kind of hungry. Yep, Emo. I think Emo wants to eat as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'll have a link down below if you want this little RC car. Be safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.